my welcome to the New Zealand Secondary Schools Touch Competition. Today, first up, we are here based in Rotorua, New Zealand. The sun is shining, the players are ready. This is our first match of the tournament that will be streaming live over to you guys, so sit back, relax and enjoy. Our first matchup of today, we have a doozy for you. We have Central Southland going up against Western Heights High School. Western Heights High School, actually a Rotorua-based team, so good to see the hometown showing their colours today. At 10:20, we have another matchup that'll be Rotorua Girls High going up against Marlborough Girls High. Our third game of the day will be Nelson College going up against Rosmini College, and that'll be in the boys' grade. Following that, we'll have another mixed game, Waimea College against St. Kevin's College, sorry. Then we'll have Hastings Boys High going up against West Lakes Boys High. Then we're going to finish off in the girls section, Ngātai Aotea Wharekura going up against Botany Downs Secondary School, and that will be played out at 3:40 today. There you can see our refs on screen, getting limber, getting ready for, no doubt, a lot of running. I mean, we have a fast pitch here in Rotorua. So these players, both teams will have to be looking fit and ready if they're wanting to go deep into this tournament.
2 minutes.
Just like to show up there all our sponsors who have helped us out in this event, the 2020 Bunnings New Zealand Secondary Schools Touch Championship, where we see some of the best talent from around the country coming together to show us what they got. Now these teams, they are not without some of their superstars. We have New Zealand representatives in both sides of these teams. Some players to watch out for. Number 6, Lockie Erland from the Central Southland College. He's a New Zealand World Cup wider training squad 2020 member, so from this year. Number 8, Riley Ballantyne, a New Zealand under 16, New Zealand Development Camp representative. We also have a lot of touch reps, a lot of rugby reps in the Central Southland team as well. They're number 1, Te Hura Wilson, Southland Rugby. The number 2, Ella Bryans, touch Southland as well. I feel like touch players are so eclectic, they play every sport under the sun. I mean, I have a list of sports here from both these teams, and the list just goes on and on. Touch, water polo, swimming, surfing, volleyball, hockey. It's crazy the amount of sports these youngins are playing today. But as you can see, we've got Western Heights with the ball. Infamous Touch New Zealand song. Then you know we got 2 minutes left. And there's our hooter. They're going to start by stacking it out wide, Western Heights is. They take another one out that side. It looks like they have a mismatch. Whether that's intentional or not, no, you can see them switching back over. You can see they're trying to attack this this female link side. Nice little step, but Central Southland College more than up to the task, so they'll flicker back to middle. Western Heights heading for a 32 here. He's going to pick. He'll be looking for his players. Long ball out to the wing. It does make it to the wing. Can she get away from her winger? Yes, she can. Dive in and under. Ref calls ball down first. Great way to start the match for Western Heights High School. What an amazing way to start off your tournament, especially your first live streamed game on TV. You can see he lined up his middle. Then he wanted to latch on to that other middle who was coming in shutty, which opened up the holes on the outside for his winger on that end. Beautiful work to finish it off with a bit of footwork there. Central Southland College now, though. They'll be looking to reply nice and quick. Western Heights defensive policies will have to be on, but not in this instance, as Southland force an error with just a drop ball. So Western Heights here. They take one up mid, then they come towards their box. They'll be looking to get some good roll arounds here, and they do. And there we have Western Heights. They'll be setting in the mid here. They go for a scoop. Link's got a mismatch on him. Can he get through the gap? Yes, he can. And Western Heights again touching down to push the lead out. 2-0 to Western Heights. just come off some really good sub-boxing. They had players coming off and then players coming on very quick. Then they realised they had the mismatch with the link male on the link female defender. And he just put on a bit of gas. So very good awareness from Western Heights at the moment. They're playing with the top 2 inches. But here we have Southland working those 32s. 32, just the link driving for a mid driving for their link. They have a backdoor play. The winger coming in on the shut was up for the task though, forcing the mistake. Great work by the Western Heights wingers early on in this match. And there we have some early good yards by Western Heights, gaining an extra 10 metres or so. And here they'll be boxing again, Western Heights. Another good roll of the subs. They're on quick and ready. Some easy yardage by this Western Heights team. They're going to drive again through the middle. And he has space on his left side. He chooses to go back right, chops it out to the wing. Unable to get ball to hands, but they have stacked this far side corner away from the Central Southland box, forcing Central Southland to work it out. Every metre or every second you're on the field, it does very much count, especially when it comes to the lungs. Oh, and another unforced error, sorry. Just an ugly, not the prettiest pass in the world. So here they'll be needing to do some defence, and Western Heights just recognising where the mismatches are. They're stacking this left side. And I mean, why wouldn't you? You don't need to switch up what's not broken. But here they are again. They got a mid play. They'll just use it just to waste, just to set their attacking line. Looks like they're going to pick from this side. No, they go for a bus play. Long ball out to the wing. You could hear one of the mids telling his winger stay out. She was a bit close there. There was space on the outside. So Southland College with the get out of jail free card there. They'll drive up into the middle. As you can see, the defensive work they've had to put in almost tired this team out. Great awareness there by the Southland player, giving his team the penalty, exactly what they needed to get out of their half. You can see Central Southland actually have some very good attacking policies here. They set the field very well. They know how to use their space. It's just the errors at the moment which has been killing them. If they can get that out of the game, Western Heights will have a real competition on their hand. They go for an easy sevens play here. Long ball out to the wing. Easy peasy. All they do is they set up what we like to call a sevens. It's just the drop where a dummy half will scoop through, step back, forcing the shutters to come in, which means you're going to have a hole either on the outside or inside on that link hole. He throws it out to the winger who is open. And Central Southland, with their first try of the day, shut that gap down. Score now 2-1 to Western Heights. But this is where Central Southland need to be careful, because you can see Western Heights are purposefully stacking their link male on the female link defender. And here's Western Heights. They check it out to their link, come back to the mids just to reset their attack. I'm loving the talk I'm hearing from the Central South Island team. It's same thing. He's got the play. Great awareness by Central Southland. Western Heights player thought that the Southland middle might have been offside. We've got a player coming back door because this is last. What I like about this play is a lot of teams think that the Western Heights team would have just wasted that, but they didn't. What they're doing is they're stacking this right side corner, forcing the Southland team to work out of their side of the half, because fitness is going to be huge over the next 3 days for both these teams. Usually the team that is the fittest, the team that can last the 3 days, is the team who's going to win it. So Central Southland now with some good yardage midfield, able to catch one of the Western Heights players off his toes. Here we go. Western Heights defense now reset. Looks like this could be the last, and Central Southland just run it out. But like I said, like what Western Heights did to them, they're stacking this far side away from their box. Just forcing just a bit more work out of this Western Heights team. One thing I am impressed with the Blues is their subbing and how they're rolling their subs away from this box. They just seem to always be set, always in motion. Great hole there by Western Heights, but even better defence. That's fourth there. No doubt they'll be setting for the scoop off of this. But with the penalty, oh, it looks like it was off the mark. Ref called off the mark. So Southland, again, with the get out of jail free. Western Heights will be very disappointed in themselves. They had a good setup there for a scoop. If they weren't going to score the try, they were definitely going to make it down to the 5 metre. So here we have Central Southland now. Some good yardage, some good space used by their team as well. Western Heights need to be careful here, as they did have numbers on that right side. You can hear the Southland players calling out, be accurate, be accurate. Because you can see the options that they're picking are on at the moment. Execution, letting them down a bit. But we have Western Heights, probably the first breakdown in their go forward they've had in this game, and that was due to the subbing. But that just comes back, in my opinion, to some very good defence. Orange Zone D put on by the Central Southland. Nice little step here by Western Heights. He's got some speed too. He breaks the line. He's going to be looking for an open player. Checks inside. Ball to ground. But the off the mark pace of this player, I mean, look at it. Off the step too. Nice little dummy. Sees the holes open and just shoots. Throws the ball to the ground, hoping that the player can dive on it. Western Heights just showing signs of what they can produce here. But Central South Island, here they are, need to be careful with some of these passes. Some looking very flat. 11 getting caught offside there, needed to be careful. Lucky not to get penalised there. Oh no, I take it back. Yes, and I agree very much with what the ref called here. That middle defender for Western Heights was offside. He initiated the touch. So here they're going to give Central Southland a full set on their 5. Central Southland decide to waste that first one. I like what they're doing here, playing it about 7-8 metres out. Nice touch there by Western Heights with the forward pass. Off the deck. Western Heights, they'll be happy with the outcome of that play. Here they are, driving out to the swing side. Nice yardage here. Perfect position to sub out and swap out their players. The basic skills on show here, just the passes and the drops, just goes to show the quality of players we have coming up through the ranks here in New Zealand. Lucky not to get penalised there for not being square. Not an issue for the Central Southland team though, as they do make the touch. They take one midfield with their subbers rolling off. They're trying to keep it where their live players are. There we have another good set. Then we have their subbers coming on around the back door. They'll reset here. Nice set up there. We do have three males right in that middle. They just cut down all their space, being all 3 there. The ref is calling 6 again though. So Central Southland will get a whole full set on their 5 metre, exactly what they're wanting. Especially being 2-1 down. So here they go. There was a 32 play. They have backdoor coming around. They drop about 4 metres out. Now, because they did drop inside the 4, the Western Heights defenders didn't have to work as hard getting back to be onside, which made that touch easy enough. Here they have another mid play, step back. Who's he going to pick? He goes for the long ball. The link tries to take it, but our female defenders for this Western Heights side more than up to the task. Able to make the touch, force the error, ball to ground. So now Western Heights will be looking to drive out of their half. Good yardies here by Western Heights. First 2 touches, they gain about 20 metres. Here again, another one going forward. That's 4 there. They'll have to be looking to set up for a scoop here. Their middles drop on the link. Western Heights should get the penalty here. Central Southland link was offside in that play, and he initiated the touch. Great recognition by the referees. They're looking for a middle play here. They go for a quickie. He step back, he's offside. Did the Western Heights player initiate the touch? Ref says no and gives the try. That's 3-1 to Western Heights. You can see here they're about 7 meters out. He goes for the quickie. Comes in. Ah, yes, great work there. Now, the good work was actually that he dropped about 6 meters out. But because the ref can't really see that, he's still forcing the defending line to get all the way back to the line. And you would have seen that Southland defender there still about just half a metre offside. So great attacking awareness there by the Western Heights middle. We have Central Southland now. Backdoor play coming. They have numbers on that right side. He goes for the step back and the dive. And the honesty there by the number 9 for Western Heights. That's Casey Pure. Unable to make the touch. Great step back because he already knew he had beaten his player. Oh, lucky to get the try awarded there. You would have seen he was short of the line and bobbled the ball a bit. Right there. But with the speed in which the game is played, some of those calls go your way and some of them don't. No doubt we'll be seeing a couple more throughout this game. So Western Heights now, they get an early penalty, so they'll be having a full set 10 meters from halfway. They take one up the middle. And this number 11, who's been quite strong for Western Heights today, nice little step up in the air. They're going to call the touch. That's Keenan McCullum. He's Bay Plenty under 18 and under 21 mixed player. New Zealand under 18 trains Tasman mixed player as well. Also plays a bit of volleyball. You can tell why, very strong in this game. Great leader. He's looking for the mismatch on the outside, able to find it. That's one of the differences you'll see in mixed touch to women's and men's. You can see here, he just knows that he has the mismatch on his female. Nice little last second pass. Just a little push out to his wing, who's flying onto the ball right on that line. At the moment, the score 4-1 to Western Heights. Southland with 18 seconds left here. They'll be looking to score with this last set. We have the backdoor player coming around. They're still able to set it. But the Western Heights defense more than up to the task. They do very well to set there. And they've got the 32 pick. He's found the hole. Oh, and right on the hooter. Western Heights, they give one away. And there we go, Western Heights against Central Southland at the moment. This here was the last try. Just a nice little scoop through here off a 32 play. The shutter unable to come in hard enough. And the Southland player just did enough just to wiggle their hips out of the way. So both teams here, they'll be looking to talk about just fixing up some of these errors, these small errors, and here we'll be looking at some of the try-lights from the game as well. But it's just things like drop balls, and there, that was off a nice little 32 pick, found his winger, and winger with the footwork just to get around her winger, able to dot down for the first try of the match. Western Heights again managed to get the second try as well, just with the mismatch, putting their male link on the female link defender, and that just came down to pace. And this here, one of the standouts in the game so far, this number 11 for Western Heights. And there, Central Southland get their first dot down of the game. We have Western Heights again, it's this number 11. Again, just finds the mismatch, gets a nice little check off to his Western Heights player running that outside hole, and Central Southland dot one down right on half time, just to shut down, just to close up that gap a bit between these two sides. No doubt in this huddle, the team on screen, they'll be looking to, like I said, shut down a lot of these unforced errors. A lot of drop balls. And Western Heights, they'll be looking just to go forward. Just keep the pressure going. Keep the momentum going. And there you can see, I think he's probably talking about their defensive policies at the moment, their body profiles as they're making those touches, because they don't want to get flat-footed. Because we've seen these Southland players, their male players, they have some real good speed. And their ladies, they can catch anything out on these wings. So Western Heights, they need, if they want to keep this lead, they need to continue to put a lot of work in. Central South Island, they'll start with ball in hand. And here, as you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Rotorua. The sun is shining. And the scoreboard on our screens at the moment was wrong. The score at the moment is 4-2. Sorry, it's 4-3 at the moment. Southland against Western Heights, but again, another unforced error by Southland Central, giving easy ball away to Western Heights. They'll be disappointed in themselves for that, but Western Heights won't be. As you can see, they're already at halfway on touch 2. He's able to get around his middle, giving them just those extra few yards. He'll need to work to get back on the inside now. Nice little set there. They go Cookie outside. Tried to go for the mismatch, but the link defender for Central Southland did very well. Just some miscommunication there with the Western Heights attack line on that last. So Southland with an easy box here. Some good subbers, some good rollers, but Western Heights taking a step up. Oh, again with the mistake, just not playing the ball as clean as you'd like. The ref's eyes, they are on today. Very good reffing so far in the game. Gets the ball away. Ref says play on. And here we have Western Heights with ball in hand. They'll be looking to set something here. They're going for the backdoor play in the middle. There was a bit of a bobble there. Ref didn't see it. He tried to dive under. I think we're going to call the touch though. Yes, ref does call touch. So this is final here. Western Heights scoop outside, step back, gets it off to his other middle. He goes for the step as well. But Central Southland able to keep it nice and tight in those middles. Here you can see, went for the dive under. Again, lucky not to just hand the ball over there, as it did bobble in the hands as he dove, because he dove short of the line. That's how hot it is down here in Rotorua. The ground very dry. So very hard to dive and slip on this field at the moment. One side off. He's on now. He goes in, tries to make the second. I like what Western Heights are doing here, making him work very hard on this male link side. Makes it a lot harder to do attack when you're tired on defence. Oh, Western Heights lucky not to get done for a forward pass there. We have a scooper. Play through. Great ears again by that same player for Western Heights. Number 11, Keenan McCullum. Just great awareness of the players being offside. He scoops here, fakes the long, checks the short on his other middle. Number 9, Casey Pure, who has also been very strong today. Just with the slam down of the ball, they push their lead out to 5-3. Western Heights up at the moment. Central Southland now. Nice setup. Here, 32 pick. They have holes on the outside. He goes for the long out. Nice little check back on the inside. Ref is calling the touch though. But as you can see, Central Southland, the options are there. If their wingers can hold just a bit longer, because it's looking like their males can throw those balls. So just hold right out to the line. They had ample space out there. Nice strong touch there by Central South Island, just breaking up this Western Heights flow, exactly what you need. Because through this orange zone, Western Heights attack has been very, very good. He catches his defender flat-footed, but the link defender, number 8 for Central South Island, for Central Southland, Riley Ballantyne. Great defensive work there, did not panic at all. Nice defense again by that wing on this Western Heights side. Like what Central Southland did to them, just slowed them down a bit, gave her team enough time just to reset the defensive line. That's 4 there. We'll be looking for a set here by Central South Island, and we had a slip by Western Heights player. Nice long ball out to the wing. But these Western Heights wing is very, very good defensively. Hardest position to defend as well. So some very good awareness by both these teams. Nice yardage here by Western Heights. Third touch, almost at halfway. Great awareness again by Southland. Player was offside. Heard the referee call it, so put his arms up and rolled backwards. Nice little check back. They'll look for the extra yardies here. That's the last. We've got a scoop here. They're going to go replay ball. 6 again to Western Heights. They'll have a full set with one of their main attackers and Keenan McCullum on the field as well. He's going for the quickie. Goes left outside. Step back. They do play the touch. Second phase was on as the defensive policies for the Central Southland team were on the mark. Both their link and wing come up hard on the inside, so the outside would have been open. But great work defensively. If you want to score anywhere as a defender, you want them to score on the outsides. Nice little chop on the inside there. Just the sleight of hand. We'll be seeing the replay here. We got the backdoor play, step back, sleight of hand. Looks like he's going to throw long. Throws the short ball on the inside. As soon as that mid defender shifts his shoulders on the outside, there we go. You would have seen it was that link. Her hips just went out, which let the middle know now's the time to chop. Stretching Western Heights lead 6 points to 3. Western Heights need to be careful. He's backing up quite slowly there. I think it's the 4th touch, so they'll be looking to set something here, Central Southland. They go for the quickie. They're going to play the outside with numbers on the inside. But well defended by Western Heights. They had their savers in coming in hard. This looks like it'll be the last. Nice ears. They will get the penalty here. Western Heights player trying to say they initiated the touch. And the ref's going to give it. I like this by the referee. No mucking around. That's how the game of touch should be played, at pace. It's the best way to play, and the awareness of this number 9 for Central Southland. See, because he knew this player was offside. And as soon as the ref called the penalty, he went straight back to the mark. Perfect mark, makes the tap, looks at the referee, lets him know, I'm playing the ball. Referee says play on. Touchdown to Southland. They shut the gap down. 6 points to 4 to the gap. Western Heights, they'll be looking to make something up here. They'll be disappointed with themselves with that try. So they're 3 mids. They're looking for the backdoor play. McCullum again coming backdoor. Catches him offside. No, he doesn't. Good work by Central Southland. Again, just pulling them out. You want to line up the defensive line so it's easier for you to attack. Huge open side there. They were playing with a small amount of gap. Strange play, that one. But very good by Central Southland. They now have ball in hand. With 6.5 minutes to go, it's still anybody's game. The gap only 2. Good defense by Western Heights. Oh, but Central Southland just managed to get the advantage back there. as their subbers. They went off just a bit early, not giving their subbing players who are rolling on a good platform to work from. But just those extra yards has given them front foot, and they have numbers here on the right side. Well defended by Western Heights. Just those try-scoring opportunities not being executed. So Western Heights now. 3-man drive up on this left side. They look for the extras. They do get the mismatch. We have Gas on the outside. Chaser, nice Gas. Shown there by Central Southland, but Western Heights now. With a great set, easy set on this 5 metre. They should be looking to go quick here. Catch his pace offside. He's still off. The shutter, the number 3 for Central Southland, though, Aaron Torrey. Great work to come in and shut hard on that. They did have the other middle offside. They're bringing the female in the mid here. She splits outside. Nice little chopper line there. Board down. Western Heights stretching the lead. 7 points to 4 with a 3-point gap. No, it looks like the ref may call something here. Oh, they're calling it. Is it forward? So Southland, here's the replay. He has the scoop. Great call by the referee. I think it was he was helped out by his touch judge on the sideline who called it forward. And what a read. Normal speed. I thought it was a great pass, but you could just see just slightly forward. Beautiful refereeing there. Western Heights, though, they have the ball back. Need to be careful with these forward passes. Here they have a 32 scoop. Great little check there off to the link. But good touch there. Those 32 picks seem to be working. This looks like it might be the last here. It's the 5th. Chopper line there. But good defensive work by the Central Southland team. As you can see, very happy with themselves. And they should be. Defensively, they've worked very well for the last few sets. And that's all it can take sometimes, just to build your confidence. With some good rucking too, some good yardage being made here. As you can also see, they're catching the Western Heights defenders now. Just on the back foot as they're able to set their drops to the side of these players, but all for naught. As again, it's another unforced error with a drop ball. So Western Heights looking to sub now. And here they are. Pure and McCullum back on the field together. That's 4 there though. They'll have to set something here. They're going for a middle drop. Nice little quickie bounce. Did he get ball down, or was it a drop ball? Ref's going to call it ball down. And that was just an easy little follow out. We had the scooper. You'll see here on the replay. They always knew this was the play they were going for. Scoops. It looks like the try scorer, Pure, was coming in on the short ball, which forced his defender just to turn his hips on the inside, and then he bounces on the out, giving them the touchdown, just widening that gap between these two teams. With 2.5 minutes, the gap might be just a bit too much at this moment. But still Central South Island with a nice quickie play there, because I thought both Western Heights middle defenders were offside. So did the referee. So they are going to award the try. Just great awareness there. Yeah, as you can see, both those defenders were offside. Link saying she flew in and made the touch. It looked like she did. But nice work there by Southland. Just shutting that gap up a bit. And here we see Western Heights. I think we can all tell they're just trying to slow it down a bit. Yep, throwing the ball around, trying to chew up those minutes, trying to get themselves in a good position. They do catch this female link out though. Nice long ball out here, but very well defended by the Southland team. This Western Heights just unable to latch the right players who they needed. They had, the numbers were actually on that short side on the right. And here we have another step back scoop. Chops it to the link. Unable to come up with points though. So Central South Island, they're looking to work hard out of this half with 1 minute to go. Can they just tighten up this gap? Oh no, and with the mistake, it gives Western Heights an easy free set within the last minute in their half. They'll train one down on this outside, stack it out there just to stretch this defensive line. Yep, doing it again. But just some miscommunication there between the link and wing, sorry. Just throws the ball to the back of the Central Southland player. So now Central Southland, probably their last set of the match. Great work here just to chew up these meters on this mid. These Western Heights middles need to be careful not to get caught offside here. Again, another great drive. They get all the way down to this end of the field. Yep, and offside. Or not rolling maybe. And that is the hooter. This will be the last play of the game. They check to go push it out wide. Seeing what she can do, trying to get the mismatch. We have a Western Heights player with ball in hand. Well touched by the Central Southland player. And there we have it. Western Heights getting up over this Central Southland team for this first match that we have streamed today. Rotorua, put your hands up. You've put on a beautiful day, and one of your local teams has come out with the win. Our scoreboard saying 7 points to 5. So Western Heights with their first win of the tournament. No doubt they'll be very ecstatic and happy with the way they played. Central South Island as well. No need to put your heads down. It's a long, very long tournament, and these players are looking very, very fit. So no doubt there'll be another team to look out for during this competition. And here we'll be looking back at some of the try lights from this game. That was the first try there. Western Heights, just nice little 32 pick, throwing it out to the winger, and the winger just showing some real good footwork to get on the inside of her winger. Western Heights score the second try as well. Just another mismatch out on that left side. Western Heights very, very good at identifying where the mismatch is. And here McCullum very strong in this game. Nice little quickie, recognises his players offside. And he has a nose for the line, that kid. And here we have Southland now with their first try of the game. Ref awarded it, board down. Western Heights player said no touch. And here we have McCullum again, just looking for that mismatch. Beautiful pass out to his winger. Both wingers on both teams, very, very strong defensively today. And here we have Southland with their next try. Just a nice little scoop, and that was right on half time. And then we have Western Heights here. Scoop. And that just come down to McCullum and Pure. Great partnership, that is. You see McCullum directing play here. Another backdoor play. Step back, chopper line on the inside. Just well executed move there. Some great try lights there from both teams. And that's our first match of the day here at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Touch Tournament 2020. But keep it locked because we have another 5 games coming up for you guys today.